Hello everyone, my name is Hot and Thresh, and today we are going to go through a video showing how to tank an M10 Dynasty with Rapier and Spear and a lightweight build. So these are my attributes, and let me rebuff my food so you can see it with that. These are my attributes with food. We're running 150 con. I am running these abilities for Spear. Basically some stamina regen and a lot of DPS and fortification stuff. Rapier is being used as a defensive tool here and an AoE taunt. So I'm mostly using the Grace tree here. And then infused potions, of course. I am using ward potions as a kind of a just-in-case button. Before problematic pulls, I'll pop ward potions to give myself a little bit more survivability. The spear I'm running just gives me a lot of fortification, so most of these pulls you're living off of the fortifies. And then I'm using Sacred Wood Saber because of all the refreshing perks on it. My gear is full Corrupted Ward, of course. I've got, for weapon perks, I've got Sundering Riposte, Bleeding Sweep, and Enfeebling Skewer, because I've got my Fortifying Perforate on the spear. Blessing of the Forefathers, a Thrust Damage Hardy Ring, and Refreshing Toast on the amulet. Alright, just gonna wait for everyone to be ready and then we'll get started here. Alright, for this first pull, we're gonna fletch through these two, tap this guy, and bring everything over to the archer. That was an early grab well probably from the new DPS who didn't. It's his first time in this group with us, so he doesn't know my pulls yet. But if you pull everything over to the musket, then it just makes grouping a whole lot easier. Popping the silence. Alright, I also have common corruption tinctures for specific areas. This is one of the specific areas. So I'll pop Corruption Tincture early here, and I'll actually just jump over this rock down to get this mob here. Gonna run back up. We're not taunting yet, we're waiting for the small mobs to arrive. Applying Perforate and Enfeebling Skewer, taunting, Perforate, try to stay alive. Stuck. You should be able to get me. Yeah, they got me. Actually, big brain blocking that that ability from the Mage there. Alright, then the next part, just gonna fletch through this guy, pop an early regen potion, pick up all the mobs here, make sure you get this one, bring them all back and taunt, perforate, sweep, skewer, and I think, yeah. And then I really hate going into the next room with any kind of silence bar, so like I just ask people to help me clear it so that we don't need to worry about it during the pull, because it can definitely cause issues. Then I ask them to do the chest after the lure so that they don't pull those things. I typed it kind of late. Alright, pull all these things, bring them back to the musket, taunt, perforate, sweep, skewer, and just go through that rotation. I'm not going to try repositioning here, just going to try to kill the mobs instead. Alright, then going to grab chest. Pop a silence. Then this next part, gonna pop a regen early, wait a little bit, pop your ward, bring everything over to the musket and taunt. Gonna pick up, nah, I'm not gonna bother. He'll come back eventually. No, it's a musket, he won't come back. Oh well, focus on the clump. So the rotation for your pulls is a little bit different here than it is for tanking this way in Tempest. In Tempest, you want to riposte, dodge backwards, and sweep. But here, it's just riposte, and you can dodge and then perforate, and then dodge and then sweep. It's really important you get that fortify as soon as possible, though. So now I tapped the gen and popped an early ward potion. Sorry, infused regen potion. Alright, then this next part. Sometimes you get the mage and the sword boss. It doesn't really matter. Make sure you get the sword boss at least, though. Go in, hit him a few times to draw aggro. Maybe tap one of the mages just a few times. Yeah, so this is good. This way I can let the DPS focus on just one boss. Then I'll pull the others away. Alright. DPS are done with their boss now, so if I stay alive, I would have pulled the sword boss away. And then I'm not gonna mess around with the mage boss. I'll let the DPS handle that. And then as long as I don't take too much damage from this, the healer won't need to pay any attention to me. But obviously I'm not good enough at the game. So I was making a lot of mistakes there that kind of caused those issues. So when you are tanking the sword boss, you wait for specific abilities where his back is exposed and he's in a crouched position. And then that's when you use sweep. So he has a two-part ability where he kind of slowly does like that, and then sometimes he'll spin and do, yeah, like this. Then you can sweep him, and he'll be staggered for a bit. And that's how you tank the sword boss plus the mage. I was wasting my sweep in a lot of situations though, so I didn't have that bit of breathing room while the sword boss was staggered. Here, I do bring in a Warhammer swap, specifically for the protect the barrel zones. And these guys should know that I pull everything down here, so they should be keeping up with me. Just gonna talk in voice chat. Hey guys, with me. Yeah, it seems like the new DPS we recruited likes to start things before I have a chance to lure them, but whatever. Alright, this part I kind of play right by the barrel here. Just keep an eye on both sides, and anything that gets past them, go ahead and CC. Then I'll come back this way and taunt with the Warhammer. Then we're just back to doing perforate and sweeps. Back to Warhammer. Catch this mob as he's coming. Gonna CC this dog. And then come back over here and taunt. And I perforate right away, dodge and sweep. Here we run after the third wave, so just gonna CC them, and then come back and taunt. Gonna make sure he's been CC'd. We'll need to grab this guy. Alright, now we should be good. Then this next part here, we're just gonna grab everything and bring it all the way down the dock to the two mobs at the end. So grab him, grab those two. Gonna run past the musket. Gonna grab these guys, bring it all back, and taunt. Don't open your inventory. Go for fortify, perforate. I think I saw the musket run off. I have no idea where he ran to, but whatever. Oh, there he is. And I like to pick this guy up. Gonna come in, shockwave, fortifying perforate. That's a terrible silence. Okay, managed to get the taunt off. Fortifying perforate. Sweep this guy. Alright, then you can swap back to your Rapier. This next part, you're going to want your healer to bug the dog. And let your DPS know that they need to focus the dog that you're tanking. Alright, for this next part, when the boss first spawns, you're not gonna perforate right away. You're gonna wait for it to spawn the mobs, and then you'll taunt them, and then perforate. But if you perforate right away, then you're gonna lose the fortification once you swap off the weapon. So they're spawned, we taunt, swap back, perforate, and now we get to keep our fortify. Then we hide over here for the first cannon barrage. This will safe spot it. After that, we can go over to the boss. Wait a little bit, you can't hit her right away. Alright, now we're gonna swap to Rapier, go over to the dog. Make sure you have infused corrupted potions, infused corrupted ward potions equipped. As soon as the door opens, you're going to pop your corrupted ward potion and taunt. Potion, taunt, swap to spear, skewer, perforate, potion, skewer, dodge. I'm not dead. Dodge. Skewer. Dodge. Dodge. Perforate. Dodge. Nice. That one's tough. Then come over here. Sometimes I can taunt him, sometimes I can't. But whatever. So, This bow has actually been pulling the aggro and causing the dogs to come out, so I'll stick by him and perforate the dog when he comes out. Potion, potion, taunt, skewer, perforate. Nice. Not too bad. The first dog is always stressful because there's a lot of dodging, and it's bugged. So when that bug happens, you need to suicide off the side here, and you need to stagger your respawns so that you're not all dead at the same time, and that way you can avoid getting the team wipe penalty. So now we all died, and we did get a team wipe. That is not a gold now. I don't know if we can get gold, but we'll see. Alright, so basically the same thing as before. I don't think I'll talk through it too much. I'll just focus on the fight. this time it's not bugged. Nice. This next part, you can just drag everything up to the musket here, or pull them outside. It doesn't really matter. Gonna wait for silence and then we'll move in. After those dogs, you can swap back to your lower tier ward potion. Gonna come up here, stand on the musket and taunt. Hopefully you don't get stuck like this. So for the multiplier now, in order to gold it, we need 3 mobs. There's these, the mage, and we'll pick up the archer here, or not the archer, whatever this mob is. Okay, then final boss. Don't need any swaps or anything. Gonna wait for everyone to get here and we can start. Start off on your Rapier. During her spawn animation, you're gonna want to taunt, just so she doesn't like jump away. Right about now, go ahead and taunt. And go and skewer. For the most part here, it's just dodging the abilities. You can riposte this one, so you can stay inside if you want. That way you sunder her also. That's a terrible silence. Generally, we start these off with a sweep. After the last of the mobs die, you can go over here. Keep your eye on the boss. Wait for it to spawn her totems. One more. And we're out of here. I like bringing her over to a corner. So then we'll just fight her here. Then I'll pull her out of the silence. As long as you get to the point where you can dodge her abilities, or at the very least have your Fortify up during her abilities if you get hit by them, then your only issue should actually be her auto attacks. That'll deal quite a bit of damage to you. Alright guys, let's see if we golded that. I didn't see how many shards I got. We did gold it. Nice. Okay. So that's how you tank an M10 Dynasty with lightweight equipment and no shield. So thanks for watching guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll try my best to address any comments that are made. Yeah, hopefully this inspires you guys to try something a little bit off meta and just, you know, have fun with the game. It's not a game that requires you to play certain builds. Like, even though tanking uses sword and shield as its bread and butter, like, there's no reason that you can't try something that's not sword and shield. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day.